Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So just having a look at Tesla here today. So Tesla's been in the news for the last couple days, maybe the last couple weeks or the last week or so. So Tesla did have a high of $900 per share. It did come down to $600, so it lost about 30% of its value in one day. After that, it did have a little bit back up to went back up to like 700 something, and then it came back down today. So is Tesla in danger? Is the stock in danger? Well, from a technical point of view, the stock is in danger because it's had a huge run up. It's had a bull run probably since May of 2019. It wasn't doing very well back then. Electric vehicles were still kind of new. It was trading over these lines back and forth. It was crossing back and forth the EMA 9 and that center line. Continued to do so. It's been doing so for a very long time. So as you can see, it did have a run that definitely did shoot up too high. And there was some news about Chinese regulators. They were kind of cracking down. I think it was on the Model 3 in China, because Tesla's really big in China, I guess. So there was, it wasn't, I think it was a week or two ago before the crash actually happened. Because there is that one guy, I think his name is Steve Eisman, I'm not sure if that's him, but he did go short. I don't know if it's Steve Eisman or somebody else, but there's some guy in the news, the big short guy. Maybe I'll just have a look now. Big short guy, big short, Tesla. Michael Burry, okay, so it's not Steve Eisman. So he was in the news. He said he's been short since like December or something like that. And I guess it did, if we just go back to the weekly. So it did run a little bit after Christmas. Maybe he probably went short around there. I mean, that might have been a little early. So right now he's probably just in profit maybe. If he went, I think he went short around 700, maybe in there, when it was still going up a little bit, but I guess it came down. So maybe he made a little bit of money, but he probably will continue to make money because this is going to go short for a while. If it's just starting, you can see it hasn't even crossed out of that overbought zone. So it definitely is going to go short for a while, and it'll probably come down to like 500 bucks. And if this is going to go short, like, because last time it went short, it actually went short for short for like 2 years, I think. Because have a look, it went up there, 2017, June 2017, and it peaked out. That's a whole year right there, and then another whole year right there. So if it's having that bear cycle again for a while, we could be going short for a while, and it's not just gonna cross over that center line. It's gonna, worst case scenario, that it's gonna really go deep. It's gonna go deep. It's gonna go as high as it went. It can go down here. It can go around there. Honestly, I don't think it'll probably go less than 200 bucks, but worst case scenario, it can go anywhere from like 350 to 200, maybe less if it's really going bad. But I think right now it can definitely come down to about 500 bucks. And we'll do another video. I'll do an update video, but let's just say, like around there. Like, whoops, that's not very perfect, so we'll just do it again, but let's just say it goes to like right there. So that's maybe stop number 1, like for the next couple months. Well, on the weekly, stop number 1 was here already. Stop number 1 was there, and as you can see, it already went down there. So let's have a look from a day trading perspective. So this is just starting to cross over. There's a lot of this is a divergent. There is like divergence here, negative to a negative infinity. Because have a look. peak, smaller peak. So look, higher peak to lower peak to higher peak. That's positive infinity, negative infinity divergence right there. So that's definitely, that's Bitcoin right now. Like that can go down, that can go deep. That's a pretty big bull run that it had. So definitely there could be a lot of profit taking. You know, there has to be a bear cycle eventually. People are going to get scared, they're going to panic sell, or they just want to take profits off the table. Like they've had a huge run, right? If you're buying down here, they made like 10 times their money or more. So definitely they're going to take profit eventually. And if we'll just have a look at the daily. So it did go down there, and you can see there was a little bit of a, we'll just check the, I'll get rid of this. We'll just check the 4 hour to make it look a little better. From a day trading perspective, as you can see, there was some momentum. The 4 hour was oversold. I used to like the 4 hour before I started getting on the bigger charts, because that's where I thought all the moves were, but there is a move there, so people are buying. They did buy that oversold zone. There was some positive infinity divergence right there. You could see that that touched, the 0 line. It bounced up from there, got bought up. From a daily perspective, let me remove the volume. Okay, I can't remove it. But that was a huge sell-off from a day trading perspective. That went deep. So if you're buying here, it's a pretty good day trade. You went from 600 back to 750. You made decent amount of money if you're buying that. But I wouldn't hold it for too long if you are, because once this gets back up here maybe, or just maybe halfway at the most, or a little bit more if it's going higher, that it's going to come back down. I was going to wait till then to make this video, but maybe I'll just kind of give you a heads up. Unless it's super bearish, it just wants to go down right now. So kind of what's going to happen is either it's going to, on Friday or like tomorrow or Monday, it's just going to keep going down, or it's going to come up a little bit. It either might touch this line or it might get a little bit higher, because the 4 hours it's oversold right now. Like it went up and went down, and there could be a little bit of buying action. Let's see how the 15's doing. So there's a little bit of room on the 15 to get back up here from a day trading perspective. That's risky though, because we don't, like, honestly, from a monthly perspective, you can see there's so much room to the downside. So I think there probably will be more news about Tesla having some like running into more legal trouble with China and their regulations, and it seems like it's almost like they just kind of are just going short, and they want to just have that news so people get scared, just to kind of push the algorithm. So be wary of the news that's coming out. Have a look, because there definitely probably is more news going to come out soon, especially if we start to close down here. People are getting scared already because it went from 900. So people who are buying Tesla at 900, right, they're like, oh my god, like I'm down 30% or more, right? So there probably is more news coming out. And this doesn't look good because obviously he's been in the news about Bitcoin, and people were really trusting him about Bitcoin and Dogecoin and Ethereum and all that, crypto basically. So if Elon Musk's his own companies is going down, like his own company is going down, why would you trust him to make decisions on like cryptocurrency? So right now this is still going to play out for the next few months. We could come down there. Once we come down there, it might go back up to here, and this could just be forming a head and shoulders. I don't really trade patterns, but maybe some people are familiar with that. It's just kind of similar to what I'm saying. But it can go back down here, go back up here, and we could continue down, or we could just go up. But it looks like there's a lot of room to the downside. There's still a lot of room to the downside. Look, these haven't even crossed over yet. This hasn't even came back. So there is some room for it to come back down, right? Look, these haven't even inflected to negative infinity yet. So there's a lot of room there for that to come down. So if you're thinking about buying Tesla right now, I would not buy Tesla right now because it's risky and it's dangerous. If you want to try trading it, that might be a better way to go. You might get to spike on here, back up to here, something like that. back up, maybe back up here. But then I think it's still going to go down from there, because once that comes back up, if that's looking like these higher time frames are looking like this is just starting to cross over. Look, 1, 2, 3, 3 weeks we had red last time, just on the last time that it went short, and this looks like it's going way deeper than it is. But last time it went short, it had at least 3 weeks, or no, more than that. Look, 1 week here. This is where it started. Look, okay, 1 week here, it went down, it went up, it went down, down, it went up, it went down, 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 continue down. So how many weeks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. 9 weeks, and we're on the what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we're on the 8th week right now, so we could see some more movement. If this is going deeper, we may see some more a green week maybe next week, and then we could see some more continuation down. So that's just from a weekly, because if this is just starting, this could go a lot deeper. It can go, like 15, 20 weeks, 30 weeks, who knows. So look, last time this went, here's a good example. Here's a better example actually from a bigger time frame. Look, 1 red month, 2 red month. Look, we're still in the first red month. We could have another red month, and we could probably have another even a red month, because last time this, if it was really having a bearish cycle, look how many months is that? You don't even want to know. That's like, 24 months, 24 months. So I think the short here is just getting started. Obviously that guy, whatever his name is, Steve Furry or whatever, he knows what he's doing. He's probably going to hold his shorts, and Tesla's going to be in the news, so just keep your eye out for the news, and I hope that helps you with your investing decisions. So I'll see you later.